Today, Jess is working on a project.
If any of you have a trailer, really, but especially a small trailer, you know how important an awning is. We have our 23-0 awning here. It's a 180, been great. But I'm removing our 180-degree awning to put on a 270. A company reached out and said, hey, would you like to review and showcase our new awning? And I said, a 270-degree rather than a 180? Heck yeah, this could be cool. The new awning's from Openroad, 4wheeldrive.com, and as you open the box, it even has little QR codes for installation videos. We'll probably need those. I don't know, but as per usual, I'll probably need the instructions. I'm just interested to kind of dig into this and see what we got here. User manual. Here we have it. This is the Openroad 4-wheel drive 270-degree awning. Just got it out of the box. Comes with its little mounting brackets here. These just mount up here like this or like that, however they end up going. Pretty slick. And then we have the awning. So of course you have the badging on the side of it. I really like the cover. It's more of a plastic feeling cover. I think it will help keep the water off it a lot better, as through storage and use and all that sort of stuff. Then on the back side is where your mounting brackets just slide in. Pretty easy. But I always think things are easy before I start on them. So let's see how this goes. Just getting the old hardware removed, then I can hopefully just slap the new one in pretty easily. But it is hot in this garage. I am just dripping. I'm sweating through my shirt. Figured I better read these before I mess up and have to do it twice, even though I'll probably have to do it twice. Instructions are always good, but I always forget to read them. Okay. To put in the little T-heads, you just slide them down in like that. Just like that. I'm not going to tighten these all the way. I'm just going to kind of get them in place until I put it up there. When they're in the right spot, then I'll tighten them down. Just getting everything kind of into place. With how the Thule rack is, you don't have to have any sort of wraparound or anything like that. You just put your little T bolts in. There's room for 3, so I'm doing one long one and then a short one and then a long one. Like that. Then the rack will just go right on there. Then we'll just tighten it up as tight as we can get it. Have it loosely mounted up on the rack now. Next step is I'm going to undo it, and we're going to fold the whole thing out to make sure that I have it slid back far enough this way. That way I can still slide it forward if I need to. I'm really curious to make sure it doesn't hit on the hatch back here. This is nice. I like it. It has these little pull-down legs. Has LED lights in it. Down. Should we try the LED lights, Carol? Might as well, right?
Might as well.
And you just turn them on by this little button here. Little touchpad right there. That's cool. Nice. Continuing our review of our new 270-degree awning. I'm up camping. Brought Kylo with me here. Just the two of us on a solo trip. But gonna put out the Openroad 270-degree awning and see how it does actually up here camping. I thought it was going to be way warmer up here, but we have some cloud cover, even got a few raindrops on the way up. So we might even see how it works in the rain. I'm going to go ahead, fold it out, and let's see how it goes. Well, that took no time at all. That is so dang nice. I really like the 3 legs on it. Having this extra leg back here works really well. Another thing I didn't notice before was this strap. It was in there with the stakes, so you just hook it here on the corner, tie it back, then you can cinch it tight. Works really well to get that extended all the way. This would be so cool with the full room attachment. Now, I don't know if it would completely work with the hatchback on the beam here, but this gives so much coverage that we didn't have before. I do wonder if I'd be better off to move this back a little bit, because this thing can slide back, and it might give me a little bit more clearance back here for the hatchback. As you can see, it just barely touches up there. Another thing that I've really appreciated is this heavy duty construction. In their advertising, they show the guy doing pull-ups on it. I'm not going to do that because I don't want you to mock how I do pull-ups, but also I would hate to hurt my Thule rack. This gives so much more room when cooking to get away out from under the weather, whether it's rain or sun. You can put up a little table here now and have a lot more just freedom rather than being tucked under the hatch here, which we've done before, stood here underneath, you know, in the rain or the sun or whatever for protection. But now, even with our cooler slid out or whatever, you can see we still have the awning even over the cooler. Or if we slide out the stove, everything's covered. If you're looking for an awning for your overlanding rig, your Jeep, your Bronco, whatever, check out Openroad. These awnings are super nice, impressive, the build quality on these. It's as good as I've seen on any of the awnings that we've seen. And if you're interested in buying one, check out the discount link below and the affiliate link. Go there, grab yourself an awning. I had no idea it was going to start pouring like this. How awesome to show how great this awning is. That came out of nowhere. Look at how much water's coming off this thing. Wow. It is so nice to be able to not have to be stuck in the trailer during a rainstorm like this. Kylo didn't know what to do. What do you think of that, big guy? Do you not like the water? Yeah, he's not much of a water dog. The rain is calming down a little bit, just one of those little microbursts, but this thing has held up well. I mean, look at how much water came down. I could actually probably lower the legs a little bit. Well, they aren't really holding it up too much. I was thinking that the legs were holding it up, creating this little bit of pooling, but it's so well made that the arms aren't actually pulling down with all the weight on it. That is cool, because most of them would be hanging down with all that weight. I did not think I was going to be able to do a rain review today. I think to say that this awning works would be an understatement. Wow. I am very, very impressed. Thanks to Openroad for sending this to us. And as always, enjoy your weekend. Well, Kylo looks a lot tougher than he is. The rain scared him a bit. Take my hand away. What'd you think, bud? Oh, yeah, you need me on. He's like, please, comfort me. You're such a house dog, huh? Not much of a farm dog. We'll get him used to camping.